I'm known for being really long-winded, so if it gets long, someone tap a glass or something. So what I would like to say. Well done. Classic folk. But I actually would like to say on behalf of probably everyone else here, thank you to the Cortopassi family, the Sickman family, and to Ben and Ellen for a beautiful 2-night full-course meal and beautiful weekend. Thank you for having us. I'm fortunate to be here. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm sure many of you and all of you are. Let's see. So the Cortopassi family, every time I went over there in high school, I know Ben from way back, so I'm from Alabama, and we'd go over to their house, knock on their door. Donna or Dr. Cortopassi would answer, and I'd always be invited in no matter what. What do you want to eat? What do you want to drink? Here's some cereal. God, you're another boy in our house. We don't have any food left. What's going on? There's always a big dog with lots of hair. There's holes in the sheetrock because we have a rough house. And there's a lot of love there. And I was talking to Lindsay about that this weekend, watching that family, and she made a comment to me. Said, "Do you see how they are together?" And I said, "Yeah. I've always seen how they are together. That's what's attractive about them. That's what people are attracted to, and that's why they're always over at their house and always with them. And if you see the friends here and you saw them leave today and go shopping, and they're all excited and they're all in love together, and there's this passion and there's this respect, and it's nice to be around. So it's like to say for the last 30 years of my life, I've enjoyed being around your family and sharing that love with you. Ben, you're a good friend of mine, so of course that's been part of the reason I've always been around for you too. There's more to it. Alright, so that's part 2 of the notes. So I would also like to say it's really fascinating to see you two together as a couple, and then also the people that are here because of you. I've talked to some of you, not all of you. I wish I could talk to all of you, but you're impressive people. You're beautiful people. You're smart people. And I mean that with sincerity. And I've enjoyed that, and I'm not surprised that those are the people you keep around you. You two are both very much impressive and beautiful people. So thanks for having us again. And you brought us all together. So Ben, this one time, life happens, right? So you have a good guy friend in your life, you call him up, you're like, "Hey man, blah, 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 how's the sports, how's the weather, roll tide roll. By the way, this happened, or that happened, good, bad, indifferent." Ben always had this great philosophy that I think that some of y'all's friends shared at Washita from one of your buddies. And Ben told me one time, and I try to remember this and try to live by it. And Ben said, no matter what happens in your life, things work out the way they're supposed to work out. So stop worrying that and just live your life. Ben, you've obviously done that. You took off to New York, you met this beautiful girl before then, and now you're married. Finally. So I'm happy about that for you. So obviously you lived that. And that's brought me a lot of peace, and I'm grateful for that. So let's see, Conan O'Brien. Let's get to Conan. So Conan always had this quote, right? He got fired from his job and all that stuff. And he says, if you work really hard and you're good to people, amazing things will happen to you. So look at you both. You work really hard, you're good to people, amazing things will happen to you. You both for each other is probably number one of those things. So, anyway, let me clean this up real quick. Like your parents and their friends and us being fortunate to be together growing up, I look forward to having children one day. Not with you, Ben. But with our own family and sharing the same experiences that we were able to share together because of that. I know that you and Ellen are going to make a great couple and have a beautiful family, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. So I'll be around forever. As long as I'm alive, I'll be your buddy. Ellen, welcome to the family. I'm glad you're close, and I look forward to getting to know you a lot better. Best part of weddings, the toast. You get to learn so much about the people that are here, about why they're here, why they love the people that they're here for, the families, etc. So I encourage everyone here to share something. Be vulnerable. Get up here. Say something. I'm shaking as I say this. And the last thing I was going to, that reminds me of that book by Mitch Albom, Tuesdays with Morrie, right? So Morrie always said, isn't it a shame that people never really hear their, all these toasts and they dance and the eulogies that would have been said for them. And weddings are these giant, huge ceremonies where people get, kind of emotional. And they can say very personal things in front of lots and lots of people. So I would like to hear everything from everyone if we have time. So please get up and say something. And lastly, I don't really have a lot left to drink because that's how I roll. So I just like to say the best to Ben and Ellen. Thanks, Ben.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to invite you